What's good? It's your girl Amani Caesar.
Serious Smoke.
Boy, Dre Forever, baby.
Boy, 2016.
Brian Reeves, Director 70x7.
Man, it's your boy, Artist.
The girl Tasia's name.
Young Laura. Leah.
Girl named Masam.
It's Young Spook, one half the Back End Business Podcast.
Era, the Gap 2 Diva.
Big stuff.
Are you Milan? Here, Milan.
It's your girl, Flaming Gina.
This Auntie Pig.
Boy, Lou.
Ebony, aka Ebony with an I. I'm from the Big Head Radio Show, and I'm
With the King Teeth Network, huh?
What's good? It's your boy King T from the King T Network, and we are at location, specifically the Westside Production Studio. Shout out to this guy, Greggy Westside. Yes, sir. You can follow them at Westside Productions on IG, right?
Yes, sir.
You can follow them, and you can check out their website at westsideproductions.media, correct?
Yes, sir.
Check that out, and you can check out these amazing interviews right now. This motherfucker talks so much that it was easy for me to put it in order. All right, I'm ready now. It's the King TV Network. We are back, and we are back again because we had to do it again. Shout out to my boy Trip. How are you, my boy?
I'm chilling, bro. You know what it is. Good, the vibes are good. It's a good day.
That's it. So I got my boy Trip in the building. Now, we are at Westside Production Studios. We have been rocking for a while. We did an interview. The audio got messed up, so I was like, Trip, we gotta run it. We gotta run it back, man. We gotta run it back. It was a good one. I really want to get your story out there. You really different as an artist. You really be in your bag, and you really be here. Like every time I'm here, you here. Like even if you pulling up for 2-3 hours, you in this bitch. Like
Damn near every day, yeah.
damn near every day. So man, salute to your efforts. Salute to your hard work, man. Tell me where they can find you at.
Y'all can find me on all music platforms, TRYP Trip on everything, you feel me? My socials is Trip Talk, TRYP, just talk, you know what it is. I'm like consistently posting snippets and shit. Like I'm always posting content, so if you want to get a sneak peek of what's to come next, just make sure you tap in and see what's up with me.
Now, while it's on the top of my head, you just put out a video, Realization.
Yeah.
Dope song, dope video. What made you pick that one? Because you got a vault of dope shit.
Yeah, it's so much. It take me so long to pick which songs I want to do and in which order and shit, but I picked that one because that one was the only song I've ever created from scratch myself, like not except for the beat. The beat I picked off of YouTube, but I mixed it myself in the studio by myself out in East Cleveland at Connect Studios.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was the first one I've ever done by myself, and it's a little iffy on the mix, but it sounded good enough to me to drop it, and good enough for people to like it because I made sure to post it a bunch before I dropped it to see what the feedback was and make sure people fuck with it, and they was, so we just went with that one, and I feel like it's a song that's like got some genuine content, and I'm really speaking from my heart, which not a lot of that goes on now, so I felt like that was the one, you feel me?
damn, shit getting real.
So, go get that one. It's on YouTube now. It's on all platforms too.
Yeah, Realization's on all platforms.
It's on all platforms. It's on YouTube. The video's up. Go watch that. Comment on that one. That's really one of them ones for sure. And you'll get a sense of his style too, because I feel like that was a good one to like get a sense of like who Trip is as an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's not. I feel like you got like real deep cuts that like you kind of gotta know Trip a little bit to get this one because
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then there's the introduction joints that like showcase your abilities, but you can also put this bitch out and like it could be just a rotation boy that everybody just like, oh, okay, yeah, who that type shit. Like, and I think that's important for artists. Like, you gotta have them ones that like now your core fans gonna be like, nah, that's the one I love.
Yeah.
And then you got the ones like, oh no, I got hip to him from this one. You know what I'm saying? And that's the versatility I see as you as an artist. So for you, I want us to go all the way back, cause that's the newest one you got released. I want to go all the way back. When did you start making music? What year? What day? What year?
I think I started making music in 2018.
Okay.
Because, well, I mean, I've always been into music my entire life. Like, my dad is in a band, was in a band his whole life. He played the drums. He's got that shit tatted on his, he's got it tatted on his neck and shit. I just got it tatted recently, actually. It's my dad's band name. This shit low-key dry right now. But it's called Zero, Xero.
That's fire.
Yeah, and I feel like I wouldn't be who I am today without what he went through to get here. And it's like, I just feel like a lot of my motivation come from that. And then 2018, I was like, fuck it, let me do some rap shit. Cause that was the wave in 2018. That was like when the SoundCloud rap was popping and shit. And like, it was just a trend for high schoolers and shit. Like the amount of SoundCloud rappers through every school and every state in the country is like crazy. It's just, you can find a new one every day and they're all shitty. Like I was shitty too, bro. But it's like, y'all just stuck with the shit.
Kept putting it out though.
Yeah. I was like, fuck it. You know what? I thought it was cool. Like looking back on it, it was definitely cheeks. But like.
But you gotta see why you thought it was cool. I mean, X.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers came out of that motherfucker blue. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
On the niggas, people blue like
that
all
was the
the
shit.
way.
That was the shit, bro.
So SoundCloud got corny, but it was fire at a point.
It was. Like, that's all I listened to. Like, I didn't start using Spotify and Apple Music and shit until, like, last year. Because I listened to heavy unreleased Juice WRLD and, like, all that shit, TRYP, X, like.
And all of that was on SoundCloud?
All of it. You can't find that shit on Spotify and none of that, so.
See?
Yeah,
Shit like that.
You just gotta stay tapped in, bro.
Like Juice? Come on. Some unreleased Juice that nobody, come on.
That's all I listen to. That's still all I listen to. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Wow.
2018, that's I ain't even really fuck with Juice WRLD when I first started making music. Like, I low-key, I remember one time, when he dropped Hear Me Calling, I was one of them people that was like, oh, that he trying to copy, like, what's Sway? Who am I thinking of? You
talking about Ray Shrimmer?
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, I thought it was like that. I was just a little like ignorant 13-year-old kid. I was like, this is average, bro. But then like,
you hear it again.
Yeah. The first song I ever made was called Juice.
Wow.
And yeah, it low key corny. I corn myself out with that. I don't really tell people that, but it was cause this girl, you know, typical high school story, bro. I was a freshman. She did me dirty. It is what it is. Jeez. And I made a little. I don't even know if I want to call it a diss track. It was something like that, bro. But people was low key fucking with it at first. Like, people at my school low key fucked with me more when I was shitty than like when I started doing good. And I don't know if that was because of things in my character changing throughout high school or whatever the fuck it was. But I don't know, bro. The feedback has been all over the place since I started my freshman year, but like I feel like I was always able to stay true to myself and know where the value was and know I had potential, and now I'm here, bro. So obviously something worked, you feel me?
Facts, man. That's deep though, because like that's real. That's some real shit, especially being in high school.
Hell yeah. I felt like I grew up at a young age, so yeah, you know, a lot of people did though, so. And they use it to their advantage in what they do with their life, and I feel like I can use it to a huge advantage in what we do within the music industry. And this whole career being revolved around like creativity and being tapped in with yourself is like, that's a blessing. Yeah. Because I feel like I was able to do that at a young age and growing up early, so it's like everything about music in the industry is enjoyable for me. Until people get weird though. There's a lot of weird people in this shit.
So for you, when did you start taking yourself serious as an artist?
Probably not until like, probably like my senior year of high school. I knew I had something. Yeah.
Real shit.
And I, like, it was just me though. Like, So I really had to convince myself and keep pushing through that bullshit. But it was like, once I graduated, like that was really the stepping stone, because that's around the time when I met Greggy and got my first show with him. And after that, it was like, these people really respect me and treat me like I'm worthy of being in this business. So it's like, once I got that first ounce of respect from them, it just felt like I had to start giving myself respect, because it'd be dumb not to.
Yeah.
I really deal with a lot of self-doubt, bro, so sometimes I still don't even know if I take myself serious, but I got a lot of people around me that believe in me and take me serious, so it's like, it's refreshing. It's cool to have that.
So meeting Greggy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your senior year, or just getting out of high school?
Just after graduating.
So just getting out of graduating, you get your first show, you meet Greggy Westside, and shit literally changes. Like,
my life changed.
You know, like
literally,
like straight up. So, take us to that first show. Were you nervous as hell? Was there people there for you, or was it mostly for other people? Like, take us to that day.
That show actually ended up being one of Westside's best crowd contests up to that point, and I still think out of all the shows I've been to, that was the best one.
Crowd, and that's the showcase without the headliner, basically.
Yeah, like, it's to see whoever performed last is basically the headliner, and I performed last because I saw a good 40 plus piece.
Your first show.
Yeah, I had my people pulling up and showing out, bro. It was really I really felt the love, bro. Like, that shit was crazy. People from my hometown that I thought wouldn't come came, and it was like, wow. It was like a sense of reality, like, oh, this shit is really what I'm about to do for a long time. And then after that first show, it was over, bro.
Okay, so 40 plus people, your first show up for you.
Yeah, I crowd surfed at the end. They and you gotta, for the other people, the reason why it's the biggest show, because the other people sold 30 plus, 20 plus.
Wow.
Walker sold a good 30 plus piece.
Wow.
He was right under me in sales. And
so his people in that bitch.
Yeah, that shit was hot as fuck, smelly. Everybody was sweating, bro. Like, it wasn't a good time, but it was a good time, bro.
Yeah. That's beautiful though, cause that nights like that, it'd be like, why the fuck would I do anything else?
No, straight
up. And that be your first one. You know what I'm saying? You know how many people have to wait for their 50th show to get some energy like that?
Right, and I low key fucked it up too, cause I almost threw up on the stage. I was halfway through my second song, and I was wearing a turtleneck. But it was low key nice though.
That a turtleneck in the heat though of the battle.
I'm saying, right? I shouldn't have. I was regretting it on stage, waiting for my set. But it was I looked swaggy, bro. It was I was up there, but halfway through, I started to pull it off my neck, because it was making me hot as fuck, and I was choking, and I was getting so much cotton mouth, because I was high as fuck too. So much cotton mouth that I was I couldn't open my mouth anymore, and it was turning into I was dry heaving. I turned around, I looked at Renzo, I was like, hold on, bro, turn this shit off. He did not turn that shit off. But it was kind of cool, though, because I just took my turtleneck off, and I had a wife beater on, and everybody was like, oh, shit, white boy got the wife beater, bro. And I was hollering, bro, that was in the middle of a good-ass song, so I just, came back. That was one of the greatest comebacks of all time. That shit was better than the 3-1 Cleveland comeback.
Come on now, talk your shit.
You had to be there, bro.
Come on now, you was in the midst of battle, man.
I'm saying, bro.
Everybody watching you, your song playing, choked up.
I'm saying.
That's a moment, nigga.
Yeah, that's
a real moment.
It's all on film. That was one of the greatest nights of my life, bro. That was the beginning of what Westside has become now.
Wow. So boom, after that, did you want to immediately start working with Westside? Did you know you were gonna get signed to Westside? How did that kind of transpire?
Before that show even happened, I hit Greggy and I was like, yo, I would really like to work with you and get shit done. I know I have something, and we have potential, and I would like to be a business partner as well. And he took it as another one of the fucking Cleveland artists just talking shit oh, let's work together. That's what it was for sure on his part, which I don't blame him, because a lot of people are shitty, and that's just how the game works. You got to prove yourself. But I proved myself, and it was that's just what happened. We built a connection after that.
So after that first show, the rest was history, basically.
The rest was history, bro.
Okay, because you had basically set the tone. You had said it earlier, nah, I really want to work with you. Then you showed yourself. And the thing about it is, that's what we got to do. That's literally what I'm doing right now, Try to show the world that this shit, that we got real talent in this motherfucking city that is gonna blow. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta keep showing these motherfuckers for them to keep believing, because the thing about belief is most people only believe what they can see, not what you believe you can do in your body. You know what I'm saying? With your career. So continue to do that. Don't allow, because I know a lot of us deal with, you know, self-doubt and even depression, and don't allow yourself to ever get to a point where you don't feel like you got to prove anything to anybody. Prove something to yourself.
Yeah, I never want to get comfortable.
Exactly. Because as soon as you get to the point where, nah, we good, man, you going to slow down that work ethic.
Shit not going to be good no more.
Exactly. And it may take 2 years to see because it's so good. You know what I'm saying? That's what people don't really realize is, man, when you up, but you coming down, can't nobody really tell until you down there. And now you down there and fucked up.
Right.
So, man, keep going, keep doing that, keep believing in yourself, putting yourself out there. And if they act funny at first, man, that's because they probably been through some shit with some motherfuckers, like you said.
For sure. And everything is subjective and projection in the
that's
industry.
Heavy.
Everything, like, and everything you do, and especially in the music industry, bro, like, as much as people say you want to do things for yourself and everything is about you and your vision, your career doesn't happen unless you have an audience.
Yeah.
So it's all of that. You just have to be able to tap in with people and learn what they're subjective to, and learn what they want and need, and like you have to rely and build based off of the decisions of other people. You feel me? Like, you have to be aware of what other people want at the same time of knowing what you want. Like, I feel like that's a big battle a lot of people face. Like, they can't make the decision and the difference between themselves and doing something for other people.
Facts. And it being okay.
Right.
Because you do have to service an audience.
Right. But at the same time yourself, and which is difficult, which is a very difficult thing, bro. Like,
it is.
I say a lot that doing things in the industry. You have a lighter? I'm sorry.
Jesus. Do we have a lighter? I don't think there's one.
I'm such a terrible person for this.
Walk down.
Oh, wait.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh. We in there like somewhere.
All right, for sure.
But no, you hit it right there on the nail on the head. Like, it is a true, but that's why it's called a journey. You know what I'm saying? Really believing that you're meant for this, and believing that you're gonna find the audience that's meant for you. So you don't have to change. But there are gonna be things about you that they like specifically. And you may wanna
steer away from that.
But don't disservice the community that you built. That's what we got on. We're building our own communities, but they're gonna like certain aspects. And once we figure out those aspects, we should never give them aspects, even if we do want to experiment and get to different people. Like, I'll never stop doing artists, because that's what my platform is.
Right.
But I love talking to everybody. I love talking to successful people in general. But I'll never stop interviewing artists. That's where I started. So it's like, I can never forget that. Because once I start interviewing, it may be Tesla, it may be Elon Musk, and it may get a lot of views, but was that my core audience? Is that my people that's really gonna be there, buy my shit when it's just me? You know what I'm saying? Right. Me and I'm trying to bring an upcoming artist now. Are they still gonna be there? So we just gotta remember that we're servicing, like you said, ourselves and our community through us, though. They want us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What we've given, the product we've given already. So what is in store? I wanna kind of get into the manifestation side of the King Chief Network. What's in store for TRYP, and then what do you want to see happen in your career in the next 5 years?
Shit, bro. To be honest, I don't know if I've ever sat and thought about where I see myself in 5 years, because I think so much about, like, now, but not in the sense of rushing right now, in the sense of, like, just live shit out right now. Do what has to be done to keep playing cards right, and you can be wherever you feel you should be. And I feel like I should. Whenever I talk about what numbers I want to do and how rich I want to get and how wealthy I want to be, bro, it's like up there with Drake. The more mainstream than mainstream. And I know that sounds crazy, but that's what I need, and I won't be comfortable until I get even past that point, bro. Like, again, with settling and shit, like, you just can't do that. You have to want more and more all the time, and I definitely see myself accomplishing shit like that.
Yeah. We manifested. We talked about, you know, the start. Talked about how much belief it takes to get to this point. You know what I'm saying? Tell them where they can find you.
We hit that. We hit that already.
I know.
Oh, you want to do it again?
Yeah.
All right. Y'all can find me on everything, all platforms, and my social media is at TRYP. My social media is TRYP Talk, TRYP Talk. You feel me? Everything on music platforms is TRYP, TRYP, all capitals. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like that.
It's like that. No, facts. All right. So I want to talk about the support you get from signing to Westside. How is that compared to just not having a management deal?
You mean like Westside, like the team?
Mm-hmm.
It adds a whole different layer to whatever my career was and is. Like, it's the resources here and everything about Westside is beneficial. It should be beneficial to everybody in the group because we all building off each other and shit like that. It's like a support team. It's like a family at the same time. So it's like it's better than any type of management deal I could have taken.
Facts. So there's two things I did want to speak on. You did 2 shows of Wise and Flow. Both of them bitches was crazy.
Yeah.
I want you to talk about them experiences, man, and talk about kind of like what was your favorite moments?
My favorite moments, because of the person I am, I'm like a very revengeful person, and like I get very motivated off of people talking bad on my name and shit like that. And the first show, for the first Flow show, we were in a group chat. All the artists have to be in a group chat for like the planning and shit. And somebody, before the Flow show, I had sold a 40 piece for a headliner. And by the time we had got to my headliner, there was like 15 of my people there because a lot of the people left because the openers were butt cheeks. I'm gonna just be straight up, bro. Like, that's just how it is with these shows. It's what it is. You got shitty people opening, and it drives them people out. And somebody in the group chat for the Flow show was like, "Yo, Trip don't even got fans like that. He don't pull no support. He bought out his tickets for the last show like that. This dude was talking crazy, bro. Like, I don't even know who it was. His name was DZ. Fuck you, bro." And I texted him outside of the group chat. I was like, "Look, bro, if you really a man, like, we can talk about this right now. What are you talking about, bro? I don't even know you like that." He didn't say nothing to me. Nothing. He just left it at that. But that was before I even sold 60. So that just like motivated me more to get out and sell more tickets and like put on a really big crowd. And can't even lie to you, I hate being like this, but one of my favorite moments was watching his set be pretty like that. Like, that shit was really average Joe, bro. Like, I'm sorry, you did not live up to the expectations after you said that crazy shit in the group chat. Like,
wow, he put the bullseye on his back.
Look, bro, it
is what it is.
It is what it is, bro. That's the name of the game. It's just
For
that's
real.
what we do.
Put up or shut up.
Yeah.
So you put up that night.
Yeah, and the show was crazy in itself. Like, every time I have a show, they chant my name, bro. Like this. Have you been to a show yet?
With you?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I had one experience with you.
Was that early on?
Yeah.
Bro, you gotta come now.
Now?
These shows are different now. Like,
it's different now?
Yeah, the last Flow show I had, it was like 15, 20 people in the front handing me their phones to record shit while I'm performing and shit. Everybody had their flash on, bro. I had them bitches jumping. Like, it's always a good time now, bro, because they starting to know who I, because like when we do these shows, we do shows with the same people, you feel me? So it's like their fans fuck with me.
Yeah.
And so every time we get those same people in, like those fans tell they people. So it's been a good networking circle for me. And like now when I do these shows, it's crazy. Like everybody know who the fuck I am. They chant my name before I get on stage. Like it feel like real crazy love, bro. You don't get that in Cleveland, so it's a blessing.
But you are now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You are the difference. Y'all are. That's the essence of Westside. That's the essence of this culture we're getting into now. Is we do get that now. We don't even need to say that no more. We do got it. You got it.
Yeah.
You know, Isaiah got it. Carter got it. Like y'all got
all
that
us,
shit.
Bro. All of us.
Like that shit is beautiful, and that I love that we spoke on that because that needs to be talked about more. Because you know, Flo got it. Like motherfucker, like there's people that want to support y'all. We just got to give them the chance, and we got to take the old shit, which was some bullshit. There was no support. Motherfuckers was hating, and kick that shit out of here, and put this new shit out there. That this shit is they really supporting now. People really coming out, and it's consistent, and y'all keep doing it. It's not just a one-time thing. Like y'all keep putting this shit, keep stories about this and that and this night and that night, man. Keep doing that, man. Keep growing in that. Now, the last thing we gotta do here is called get it off your chest. You did it before, you never put it out. So I know you got some stuff on your chest that you might not be able to talk about right now. But
yeah.
As an artist, man, what do you want to get off your chest for people to understand as an up and coming artist?
Patience, bro. You got to give people patience, whether it's an audience, whether you're an artist or you are the audience, you have to give people patience. It takes time to build yourself into what you want to be and what you can be, bro. Like nobody becomes LeBron James overnight. Like that shit just don't happen. It's gonna take time, and you gotta show love to the people around you. Show love to your homies, even if you don't think it's no crazy shit. Like if they one of them SoundCloud rappers, bro, show love to your homies. Like doing music is not an easy thing. It's not an easy field to be in. You're gonna get looked at crazy sideways no matter how you do it when you start. Give those people the jump when they start so they can get the chance to get up there, bro. Like give that person a chance and have patience for who could be next, bro. Like there's talented people everywhere, and there deserves to be an ear for them. You feel me?
And that you hit the nail on the head again with that one, man. Give yourself some patience. Give your audience some patience and time to get what you're giving them. And, man, you're going to go up. You're going to blow up. And this is the King Teeth Network. This one's official. We got this bitch in. I think this one was better than the first one.
Oh, yeah, for sure. This one's better.
We out of here, people.